Let's get started. You might want to gather blocks for yourself or a couple of books that are the same size, anything to support your arms. And we'll come to table. From here, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, and we'll come into cat-cow. Allow your belly to release and your spine to follow. And then lift your belly up, engage your lower, middle, and upper abdominals, rounding your spine. And then ease all the way back to cow. We'll move through this a few more times. Nice deep ujjayi breaths, breathing through your nose, both your inhale and your exhale. There will be a soft sound that you'll listen to with your deep ujjayi breaths. And we'll finish with one more. Rounding up, engaging your abdominals, and then softening, releasing all the way down. And then tuck your toes as you return to table and press back into downward facing dog. We'll be here just for a moment, lengthening your whole body. And then move your right hand closer to your left hand and step your right foot forward. Ease your left knee down onto the floor. Bring your right hand onto your right knee and lift your left arm straight up. And then from here, engage your abdominals, lift your chest, and ease all the way down. Straightening up your right leg, you might want to lift your toes off the floor, or you can keep your your ankle straight forward, pointing your toes. Ease your way back as far as you're able to. We'll take a couple of breaths here, feeling the length. Breathe deeply. And then come all the way forward. At this place, you might want to get your blocks and either rest your hands on the blocks or your elbows. We'll take a couple of breaths here. If you feel a lot of sensation on your knee, press the top of your foot into the floor, and this will alleviate that downward sensation into your knee. Great. So from here, we'll move the blocks out of the way. Tuck your back toes under, lift your left leg up, step back. Here we are in downward dog. Bend your right knee, lift your right knee up as high as possible, and release back down. We'll do the same thing with the left. Lifting your left knee up, and come back down. Move your left hand closer to your right hand. Step your left foot to the outside. Ease down. Bring your left hand onto your left knee, lifting all the way up. And then releasing. Right hand to your abdominals, engaging the abdominals, lifting your chest up. And release all the way down. Lengthening your left leg. Nice deep breaths here. Of course, if you want to sit back, you're more than welcome to go as far as your body permits you. Everyone's a little different, so enjoy whatever part of this process you're able to. And then let's collect our props if you've got them. Of course, everything's different on the right and the left. You may want to have the blocks a little bit higher on this side to find more ease and space for your body, and this will allow you to take a much nicer, deeper breath. Take 2 more breaths here. And then removing your props. Allow yourself to tuck your back toes under, lift your knee up and step back. This time we'll bend our right knee, lift it way up high and tilt your hips open. You can look over your left shoulder and wiggle your toes. And ease back. It's such a beautiful opening. Lift your left knee up. Open up your hips, wiggling your toes, looking over your shoulder. Nice deep breath. And coming all the way back. Feet wide to the edge of your mat. Ease your way back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Lifting your head up higher than your shoulders. This will just take some of the pressure off of your shoulders. And then stepping a little bit closer. Bend your knees, shoot your hips back. Let's say this is a smaller dog. Maybe before we were a Great Dane and now we're maybe a medium-sized doodle. And then from here we'll come into a puppy dog. So your feet come to the top of your feet and ease your way back. And now we're just a small puppy dog. Nice deep breaths here. Engaging your abdominals, shoulders wide, pressing down into your hands. Take 1 more breath here. And we'll come into child's pose. So child's pose is always with your hands beside your ankles. You want to curl your spine as much as possible. You can let your elbows come a little bit wider if you wish. We'll take 3 breaths here, integrating everything we've just done, softening wherever you can. Bringing your arms forward, lifting your head up, returning to table, turning your toes under, and pressing back, downward facing dog. We'll walk all the way forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, lifting up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's take a couple of breaths here, just hanging out. Bend your knees if you wish. Feel comfortable wherever you are. Relax your head and neck. 2 more breaths here. This time, bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lift up, flat back. Let's take 2 breaths here, engaging the abdominals, shoulders wide. And then ease your way forward. Nice deep breaths. Lift your toes and release your toes back down. Walking your feet back, bringing your knees down. Ease your hips over to the left side and sit down on the right side. We'll come into a little twist here. Nice deep breaths. Enjoying sitting down, and then switch sides. It's just allowing us to bring some length to our torso and a gentle twist. And then from here, bring your left hand down, swinging your hips forward, your legs forward, not your hips. And then from here, let's come into a forward bend, turning your inside of your thighs down, outside of your thighs up, and ease your way forward. If it's too much here for your legs, bend your knees and soften forward. Nice deep breaths. Relax your head and neck. Take one more breath here, softening in and sweetly lifting up. Bringing your right foot to the top of your thigh and allow yourself to ease your hands forward. Nice deep breaths. Engage your abdominals, lift your chest. Soften down. Lifting back up. Switching sides. From here, ease your hands forward as far as you can. Engage your abdominals, lift your chest up. This will have you go a little bit deeper into your hips. And then, of course, you can always soften. Listening to your Ujjayi breath. Lifting up. And then we'll join both feet together. So from here, opening your feet like a book. This will help you to bring your knees down and then draw yourself forward. If the sensation increases as you go forward, you might want to just lean back, and that will soften at your hips. Whatever you choose is great for today, and every day it could be different. Just breathe and enjoy the process. Nice deep breaths. Take 2 more breaths here. And slide your hands to your knees, lifting your knees together. We'll come into some windshield wipers. Always a favorite to do to release your hips. Getting that lovely draw down on the inside. And of course, some nice lengthening on the outside of your thighs. Sometimes your bum scooches forward. Just lift it up and bring it back. And we'll move from side to side a few more times. Nice deep breaths. Excellent. Then from here, just move yourself to the middle of the mat and we'll lower down onto our backs. From here, bring your right leg up and rest it on your left thigh and press your right thigh away just to open up the hips a little bit, release and soften. And then from here, bringing, if you're able, of course, it's all if you're able. You might just want to leave your foot on the floor, which is fine. Drawing your left thigh in as close toward your chest as you feel comfortable. This is such a good stretch for your hips. Take one more breath here. And then release your left knee down. Slide your left leg to straight. Just allow your right thigh to soften. And then sliding your right foot down beside your left. I don't know about you, but I always feel like my right leg feels longer because I've opened up my hips so much. It's so nice. And let's switch sides. Coming to the other side. Left leg in the figure 4. Pressing. Your left hand presses close to your hips. To your left hip, actually. Nice deep breaths. The goal in our practice is to have balance, and it's always interesting to notice where you feel more free and where you feel locked up in these poses. And then if you're able to lift your right foot off the floor and drawing your right thigh in as close toward your chest as you feel comfortable. Nice deep breaths here. And then bringing your right foot back to the floor, sliding your right leg to straight. And at this juncture, just letting your left thigh come down toward the floor. If your left ankle slides down your thigh, that's totally usual, and just let that be. Soften into the pose. Sliding your left leg to straight. You should feel equally long legs. What a lovely feeling to have open hips. Let's bring our right foot onto our left knee. Your arms come out to the side and ease your way into a twist. And then just take your right foot away from your left thigh. Let it come to wherever is comfortable for you. Engage your abdominals. Take one more breath here. And then bringing yourself back to center. Bend your left knee, lift your hips, realign your spine, lengthen your right leg. Bring your left foot to your right thigh. If you feel comfortable, then allow yourself to look over your left shoulder. And of course, releasing your right foot away, your left foot away from your right thigh, softening. We'll take one more deep breath here. Return to center, bending your right knee, lifting your hips, realigning your spine. And from here, walking your feet out to the edge of your mat Drawing your knees together, we'll come into a shavasana here. And if your hips feel nice and open, which was the intention, you may want to stay here or come into shavasana. We'll stay here as long as you're able to and roll up to center. And thank you.